What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark, and today I'm reacting to the Rings of Power episode number 3 called Adar. Um, Last episode was, again, a really good episode. We saw Galadriel, who was like in the ocean. She met up with a few people who were on this raft. They were attacked by a sea creature, and then she ended up with one certain guy. I don't know if we learned his name yet. Elrond met up with Durin, and he wanted to get his help crafting a certain item. And Durin was very salty because Elrond had kind of forgotten about their friendship. He didn't keep in touch. You know, he missed the birth of his children and his wedding and all that. So he was a little salty, but Elrond had to scheme a little bit to gain his ear again, and he proposed the idea to the king, and the king was not very fond of the idea, and that's where it kind of left off. Our elven guy, I don't remember his name. He went to investigate the town that was attacked, and he found this like cavern system underground that they dug, and he was attacked, and last time we saw him he was kind of like captured, I think. And then the woman went to warn the town, and they didn't believe her, and then she was attacked in her home by one of those, I think, orcs, and she managed to kill it and show to the people of the town, and now they gotta take refuge at the like the site where the elves used to reside. So yeah, I think that's kind of covering most of what happened, and I'm excited to jump into this episode. So without further ado, let's watch it. I hope you liked my reaction. If you did, without further ado, I'm gonna hop into this episode. If you like my reaction, please leave a like, because it really helps me out. And if you want to see me react to the rest of the show, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss a video. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say, so let's watch it. Oh right, we have this storyline too. This guy seems to have some sort of magical powers. He can't really connect or talk. And he's searching for something. These are no regular orcs, I don't think. I don't know what they are, but they're crazy looking.
For Adar.
They're talking about Adar, which is the name of the episode.
It's not poison, if that's your concern. Not for humans, anyway.
Who are these guys? They look pretty fancy. Whoa. That's dope. Very much reminding me of Argonath, which probably Took a little bit of inspiration of that.
There is only one place it can be. The land of the star. The
Where?
westernmost of all mortal realms.
Huh.
The island kingdom
Numenor.
of Numenor.
The Island Kingdom. I need a freaking map of Middle Earth. I don't remember seeing Numenor on the map. I've heard of Numenor, obviously, but like way west. I know that the Shire is very much west, but wow. I mean, say what you will about the show, but it looks amazing.
My gratitude. Perhaps some peace could do you good as well.
In the future, she's gonna know nothing but peace in Lothlorien.
And at the very least.
Oh, that's what he took from the guard. That's why he hugged him. Clever.
We dare not invite your father's cloud back overhead.
What happened? Why are they so
Tell me about this
antagonistic
captain.
to our...
His name is Elendil. Originally of a noble line, now a sea guardsman, with a son, if memory serves. Set to
That's
follow him into
Elendil?
service.
The Elendil? The king of men? Father of Isildur? Wielder of Narsil? Like, what? Who are these guys? Is that Isildur? Yeah? Whoa, that's dope. So now we finally know where this is taking place, basically. This is before the battle with Sauron. Like the big battle at the start of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I wonder how long before, but I feel like probably like 10 years maybe. Is that reminiscent of the White Tree in Gondor? Maybe the same like tree. Yeah,
It is no idle thing.
I think it is. They probably took some like sapling back to Minas Tirith.
If, Elendil, that is truly your wish, then I shall have to ask you to perform a service.
Maybe Elendil and Isildur will travel with Galadriel to Middle Earth. And that's how they kind of start the journey there. Southlands. That almost looks like Mordor, you know, with the mountains surrounding it. Maybe that's what becomes Mordor later? I didn't get a full look at the map, so I don't know, but looks like that could become Mordor. Oh, they don't like the sun, right. Could they technically not escape now? Now the sun is, you know, burning. Yep. Rest in peace, brother.
So call to your guards, or get out of my way.
Oh, he speaks Elvish.
Maybe he and the she-elf aren't so close after all. Wager she'd prefer someone of better breeding.
You're right. You're right. Here I am. I'm a guest on your island, and I haven't shown you the faintest bit of gratitude. How about this? Next few rounds on me.
It's a better alternative than fighting, well, at least 4 people.
Well, then I best make my retreat. Well, you still got a warm opinion of me. Men, ladies, and on!
Wow, he's made friends with everyone.
Why not?
No, man!
Thank you. Oh!
Call me Halbrand.
Halbrand. I have a crazy theory that this guy is Sauron. And it's probably not true, but because he's being so mysterious and apparently very good at fighting too, and he's like very like he can sway people very easily. I feel like he can deceive people, you know, and I kind of get a vibe, but I could be wrong. I think he's at least more than he's letting on. I think there's more to him than just him being a simple man from the Southlands, you know?
Wait a moment. I must be blind. This is no sigil.
It's a location?
It is a map
Yep,
of the Southlands.
that's Mordor.
It is as Halbrand said.
That's Mount Doom, probably.
And the Southlands are in grave danger.
If Sauron has indeed returned, the Southlands are but the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Like, those mountains right next to it, that's where Minas Tirith is at. And then the ones that on top, that's where Isengard is at. Yeah, that's Mordor. That's crazy. I thought Mordor was already an established place, but I guess not.
Chance, proud fellow. Yarrow, proud fellow. Strap. Dewis. Linseed, proud fellow.
Entire family.
Landslide one rainy winter day.
We wait for you.
That's heavy, man. He doesn't know how to turn off the fire. Crap.
No way.
He knows the name Nori.
Our laws are clear. Any Harfoot that breaks them is to be decaravaned.
What? Even kids?
Ever has your heart been like your father's? That the tallest milkweed gets snipped. It's time to pack.
Man. What's he gonna do now? What is he gonna do? That's the sigil that he was wearing around his neck?
That's funny. I found it on a dead man. Thought the pattern suited me.
Many ages ago, a man bearing that mark united the scattered tribes of the Southlands under one banner. The very banner that might unite them again today. against the evil that now seeks to claim their lands. Your lands, Halbrand. Your people have no king, for you are him.
Oh. So he's kind of like Aragorn in that sense, where he's the ancestor of a noble house. Oh, the guy's in there. Like I said, maybe he can help.
Can we, Mum? Can we bring him?
Yeah. Nice. I knew that had to happen. I mean, I was sure they weren't gonna get left behind. The axe. Whoa. Right, elves don't weigh a lot. You could just walk under the freaking chains.
Release the warg.
A warg. I wonder what this is gonna look like. We're seeing two like different kinds. Okay, I guess they do have their own little take on it. Still looks cool though. Damn! Maybe we could throw the axe to Elendil? Nice! This guy's a beast! Oh no. Gets shot with an arrow. There's no escape. Yeah.
Bring him to Adar.
Adar? Adar's here? Looks pretty big. Is that Sauron? Huh. Gonna look like an actor I know. Trying to look in the credits. No, it's not him. Okay. Okay. Not a great episode if you ask me. So far the show has been great. Like, yeah, it looks great. The dialogue's good. The story is interesting. The music is good. I think, yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I'm like, I don't really like this part of it. You know, I think every part of it is good and interesting. Like every single storyline that we've got going on, even the Harfoots and the dwarves, the elves, the humans, everything is just interesting. Like I'm not at one point like thinking like, I wish we could go back to this, you know? I feel like in The Lord of the Rings, when I was younger at least, I don't think now, but when I was younger, whenever I watched The Lord of the Rings, whenever the Frodo part was on, I was always, or the Sam and Pippin even, no, Merry and Pippin parts, I always wanted to go back to like Aragorn or, you know, Gandalf and, you know, more of the action things, but I've grown to appreciate those scenes a lot more, especially Frodo and Sam, and obviously Sam is the big hero of the story. But well, yeah, with this, like none of the stories are uninteresting or detract from the pacing of the show, or yeah, it's just it's a great show so far. And I'm curious if this Halbrand is gonna be a good guy or a bad guy. Because he has the face of someone who could be a great bad guy. But apparently this Adar is gonna be maybe Sauron, just with a different name. But I don't know though. I don't know. And we finally met Elendil and Isildur. And we've heard of his brother Anorian, and we've seen his sister. I can't remember the name. It was a pretty hard one to pronounce too, but I didn't know he had this big a family, but it's cool because now, again, we have a bit of a timeline where this is taking place, and it's before the events that we saw, you know, the big battle of the, what was it, the Second Age? So yeah, awesome. I'm curious if Elendil is gonna go with Galadriel to fight Sauron. Maybe that's how that all starts, you know, the uprising of Middle Earth and how he becomes king. I don't know. I'm really curious. I hope this show runs for a few seasons and it just remains this quality, and we can eventually build up to that one big battle that we saw at the start of The Lord of the Rings. That would be awesome. And Arondir is a beast. That warg looked pretty good. I really loved the wargs in the original Lord of the Rings. They kind of look like hyenas, but I really loved their howls and their design. I didn't like them as much in The Hobbit. I mean, it's very possible that there's like different kinds of wargs. You know, just like how you have different breeds of dogs, you have different breeds of wargs too. So the fact that they look different doesn't mean that they're just like a different design choice. It could just be a different breed. And it could be the same for this one too, obviously. Plus, this is like thousands of years before that if it ever happened. So even if it is the same breed, it's very possible to just evolved over time, of course. So yeah, I don't have much else to say, honestly. Like we didn't go back to the dwarves and the elves, except for Galadriel, obviously. But we didn't see Elrond, or we didn't see Celebrimbor, I think his name was, or the High King, or whatever. But I imagine next episode we're going to see a bit more of that, and maybe a little less of some other parts. I don't know. Yeah, can't wait till next week. I want to keep watching right now, but I have to wait a week, just like you guys have to wait for my reaction. But absolutely loving the show so far. I hope you guys are loving my reactions. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like. And if you want to see me react to the rest of the show, make sure you subscribe so you won't miss a video. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and take care.